Well, g'day y'all. Welcome to vlog number 2 on the bike. We're on the DR 650 right tonight. It's not going to be a super long ride because it's almost dark out. But anyways, let's go for a tour somewhere. So I crash into my truck. Just got to adjust my visor. Okay. Now, this bike has always had kind of problems at traffic lights, getting them to switch. I did put a couple of those great big magnets on the bottom, so we'll see. Come on, baby. There. My helmet's just not quite fitting right. That's better. We'll see what happens here. We put the GoPro on the roof of my helmet, and looks like I got it to change. So let's take off and away we go. A little quieter of a bike, this one. I can actually hear myself talking to you. So they're redoing our mall there. That used to be the Zellers there. It's all getting changed to a Home Sense and a Sport Check. Two places I have absolutely no use for. Princess Auto would have been awesome, but of course not. Of course not. This thing having trouble with the idle lately on it. Give her a little more there. Nice speed bumps here for us. Oh, made her. So I don't know exactly where we're going to go, but it won't be too far. Today actually had a fairly huge torrential rain. Not so bad here. You can see a puddle there though. Yeah, okay bud. That'll work. Man, oh man. Frickin' people. Yeah, we had a big rain here today, but not like down in the city where on the big major highways they were flooded up over their fenders. That's a lot of water. This frickin' knob. Just gotta get past, eh? Frickin' idiot. I don't know why people have to be such a bunch of frickin' knobs. And look, he just about nailed that guy, although that guy shouldn't have turned, but I don't know. What do you do, eh? Freaking people are ridiculous, and this is end of a long weekend, so everybody just wants to get home, you know, and there end up being a bunch of knobs about it. But anyways, can't do much about her. So this is what they call First Street, and coming up to Broadway. Why, when I put my visor down, do I get itchy nose? Hang on. So they just redid all the center things here with these nice cobblestone-y brick things. Cost us a fortune, no doubt. Some new asphalt chunks here. This section was done too. One of the bright moves from our town council was the idea to put those things in, and they do sink. They don't get the big major transport trucks up here anymore like they used to though, so it's not as bad. But I do remember when they first put them in, the local newspaper brought out a thing with a great big snowplow truck there. It was like a cartoon drawing, right? Snowplow truck there with a bunch of blocks and bricks and stuff all mixed into the big heap of snow. It was hilarious. Guess they figured, oh, the first big snow, that place will be snowplowed up like crazy, so. Yes, I don't know exactly where we're going to go here, but maybe while we're up this end of town, we'll have a look at some new trucks. There's some new trucks. Well, not new, but they're demo models and stuff, I guess, you know, so they might have like 14,000 K on them or something. They're just barely broke broke in or barely run at all. But there's a lot up here that sells pretty well just new stuff. And we'll take a tour. It's just up past the Hortons up here. Hopefully you can hear me all right. I just got the microphone kind of flopped down by my lower lip. I'm pretty sure it'll be coming in all right. Okay, so I'm going to check knobs behind us that are way too close because we got to turn right here. So, Orangeville Motors. Ford, no. Ford, no. Ram, no. Ford, no. This is a Chevy truck, but it's only a regular cab. No. Ford, no. Ford, no. That's a Terrain, I think. It's a little bit smaller. I couldn't stand having something smaller. GMC, whatever that thing is, Yukon, and Ford van. Oh, they don't got too much. Oh, but it's sold. That's a nice machine right there. Pretty darn near exactly what I'm looking for, but that is a Denali. They're always so much more money. I don't really want something super nice, fancy like that. But anyways, that's it for that, I guess. I'm gonna put my visor up. Hopefully it's not in the way of the camera. That should be fine. Yeah, I'm not really a Dodge fan. I used to drive a Dodge, but not really a Ford fan much at all either. Another car dealership here, but they have a lot of, well, 2005, that Chevy is there, so it's older stuff. I don't really want to go super too much older than a 10 maybe, or maybe a 12, I don't know. A couple years old would probably be about it for replacing my truck. So that's that. Maybe we'll actually go around the far side of town here and then around out to the actual car dealerships there. Why don't we do that? I'll take you around the new bypass here. It's a pretty good little tour. By the time we get home, it should be pretty much dark. I can hear a lot of wind noise coming on my helmet here. Hopefully it's all right for you guys. But so I better get her going here. There's fifth gear. Catching up to this guy pretty quick. I better lay off maybe. Now, if you've watched my other channel, the actual Bill's T-Max channel, you've probably seen the video where I put a 16-tooth sprocket on the front of this. I've actually gone back to the 15 now. It worked with what I thought it was going to do, but I wasn't super happy with it. Going up and down the road, unless you were right on the throttle and just screaming her, you would have had trouble. You would have had to put it right to the full bore. And I didn't really like that, so don't pull in front of me. I'm coming by lightning speed. See, people just don't see motorcycles. There was actually a motorcycle crash at our corner there this weekend, and I think I know what happened. I never seen it, and I never heard it. Iron Man and I were out talking out front of the house, and then all of a sudden, people getting out of cars at the intersection there, and I'm like, what the frick? We didn't really know it was a motorcycle until a little bit later on, but I think what ended up happening was there was a car stopped, the motorcycle stopped behind the car, and some older lady come up behind the motorcycle and I guess didn't see him, and smushed him between her and the car in front. So, as far as I know, nobody died. The guy in the motorcycle and the older lady that was driving the car, they did take her to ambulance. Ambulance took them to the hospital, so the horse pistol. And it was funny because I don't really know what they did with the old lady's car. The other people, I guess, left, that were first. So it was these people, the motorcycle, and then this old lady. Well, I guess the first people, they left. Probably no damage to their car, but and then I don't know what they did with the old lady's car, and then they just left the motorcycle sitting there. I'm like, okay. And then there's like people going by, and I'm looking, thinking someone's gonna steal this bike. And within about 10 minutes, the tow truck came with some kind of sling thing, and he picked it up, and then there was a cop actually sitting further over I couldn't see that was watching too. So I'm like, really? Holy cow. That's a little crazy. But anyways, it was all good. Come on, bud. I keep my RPMs up a bit here too, or it lugs a lot. I guess I'm in 5th gear, so. Look at this guy, freaking no lights on the back, and probably got running lights on the front, and that's, you know, it's not super dark yet, but most new cars turn the lights on for you, you know, because we're all lazy, we can't turn lights on anymore, right? So, but this is maybe an older one that doesn't, and he doesn't realize it's dark enough to have lights on, so, I don't know, so I see that a lot. It's just insane. But anywho, what can you do? So this is the supposed to be Orangeville bypass, except every road that they've got on this intersections on this road have a light at it. So it's like, what kind of bypass is that now? So we're currently doing about 100, but it's not. I'm not going to say it's not accurate. They actually put it faster than it looks than you are. So I'm doing 100, say. We're actually doing about 92 or 3 right now. So kilometers an hour, that is. So I don't know why they do that, but I guess it makes you think, oh god, I'm doing 100, I better slow down, and you're actually doing 90, right? So or 92 or 3-ish. It's off about 8 kilometers. This bike and the boulevard's the same, so I don't know why they do that, but this field of corn over here, I used to do lots of riding in my day, my young day. There's still some trails in there, but it's been taken over by a farmer now, and this road never used to be here, so you used to go right through to that side, right? But this road's only been here for about 12, 14 years, 12 years now maybe. So it's progress, I guess. But anyways, this used to be all nothing but fields out here, and there's a railway track coming up. You used to be able to walk all the way down there and never see a soul, but now it's like major highway. It sucks, but anyways, that's the way she is. So yeah, it's getting darker, so I don't know how well the video is going to be looking, but oh, here we go. It's going to be bouncy. Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. This bridge never used to be here. This is an $11 million bridge right there we just went over. They calculated it wrong when they did a tender or something for building this road, and they didn't calculate enough in for that, and then they had to come back to the I think this was done by the provincial government. They had to come back and say, yeah, we need another $8 million for this bridge. And I guess eventually they did her, but oh yeah, it's a super wide bridge. It's like, oh man, it's got to be 30 feet wide anyways. Oh crap, we're going. I ain't waiting for that one. And over to this lane. So now we're actually on the south side of Orangeville. And we're going to turn right up here before we, well, you can actually see the landscape here in a second. Hopefully I can get a shot of that for you. Higher part of Orangeville, we're going to turn right here actually, and then go up, and most of the dealerships have been moved up to this top end here, east of town here. And they just tore all this road up, so it's going to be a crappy ride, but oh, I'm going to get screwed at this light. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Maybe not. We'll twist that throttle and get her through her. So yeah, they just run the machine over this that chews it all up, and usually they'll spit her back down. They mix some stuff in it, heat her back up, and spit her back down and roll it out, but they didn't. They just chewed the first top 2 or 3 inches off, and then, oh, there's the machine right there actually. There's the chewer upper, the big yellow guy there, Terex. Chewed her up, took her away, I guess, and then repaved this, or no, that is chewed and pooped down again, and then they'll just put a whole new layer over it. So further away up. We won't go that far, but that's what they did there too. So they pooped down the new layer. Actually, that is poop down new stuff. I think so. Yes. And you know, this road really wasn't that bad. Oh crap! I gotta turn here. This road really wasn't that bad, but apparently they thought it needed done. Okay, so we'll look at the Buick GMC first. And I gotta put my window up here. So these are all like new ones, exactly the same. I don't know why they got them there, but look at this thing here, eh? 3500 dually? No, it's too big. That's way too much. See the new lights? So they're putting in there like those magnified ones. They're, I guess, better. I don't know. So they got all these. These are all the new ones here. New. Very expensive. And look at this on the end. 2 Corvettes. 2 nice Corvettes. Nah, not practical. And over here is all their used stuff. They got a nice dually here, used Chevy. I don't mind Chevy GM, I don't care. Doesn't matter that way, but what do they want for this? 50 grand still. It's got 79,353 kilometers on it. Holy, I take you up and show you the other specs, but we'll just have a quickie little look here. There's a Denali beside it too, but nah. Oh, there's a nice one with a cap on it. Sierra. Okay, we might have to get off. Just for a minute. Oh. Okay, hopefully this is going to come out for you. GMC Sierra 26,995, 70,000 kilometers. It's got the 5.3 V8. Oh, I'm almost sold. Probably won't be able to see much in there, but it's all leather. Oh boy. I'm not crazy on the profile of that cap though, even though it'd be nice for the extra room inside. I like the smooth, sleek look like I had on mine. And it's only a short box. Oh, I really want a cab like that with a 6-foot box at least on it. That's probably locked. Oh no. It's a huge glass on the back though. Oh, there's a camera too back there. Back it up, camera. Yeah, I'm not crazy on the short box. I like to have a fairly lengthy box on mine. Not necessarily an 8-foot, but a good 6-foot anyways, or 6.5, whatever they come in. It's another one short box. So they're sacrificing your box for your cab. Yeah, no, I'm not crazy on that. I like everything else but. And the only other thing is this black. Black is so hard to keep clean. Hence why I like the color of mine, which was sort of like this one. Kind of blended in a little more. Actually, what is this one? I think this was a short box too, wasn't it? Yeah. It has a 5.3. That's good. Oh, they want a lot more for it though. 34,000 almost. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. Well, I guess I'll jump back on our machine here. And that one I was looking at, I had the snowplow attachment on. It's down here too. I'll show you that a little better. But I'm not thinking that's a good idea. A truck like that that's had a plow on and it's only got 40,000 K on it. They wrecked something on the front. Probably twisted the frame or something. Well, that's her there. You can see the little snowplow frame on it. I imagine they've probably twisted something. Not thinking that's a good idea unless no. I'm gonna say it's super lowball them, but I'm like, no. I don't think so. Well, there's another Denali HD. No, too much. Too much. Not really into these things yet. I'm not old enough, I guess. These SUV thingies. I'm just gonna have to replace my mic here. One sec. Hopefully that's better. I don't know. That should be alright. Sorry for all the noise there. Just arrived, trade-in. I don't know. Never dealt with this dealership. I've dealt with the one next door here. We'll just take a quick cruise over there too, but it's all Dodge stuff. It's where I bought my Dakota from, and I wouldn't go back to them. They just seem shystery, if you know what I mean, like they're a car dealership, right? Or it's nice to go into a car dealership that doesn't feel like you're in a car dealership, if you know what I mean. Like you're not getting shystered. Well, that one doesn't have plates on it. It's brand new though. I don't know what's up with these ones here. Business Elite. Oh, there you go. If you got a business, I guess you buy one of them. Sweet. I like this thing with the dump box on it. That's pretty cool. Yes, be handy. Now let's have a look at some Jeeps and stuff and Dodge stuff. Diesel, 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 diesel. Nah. Price of diesel now? Oh. I don't know. I like that though. Challenger. And this is some of the used stuff here. That's at 12. Probably still new, really. They probably didn't get rid of them. I do like these though, those 3Ms. Or 300M, sorry. 300M? 3M, that's a tape, you knob. Tape and glue is the 3M. 300M. Or 300C, I guess, there too. There's some more used stuff. I'm just not fussy on the Dodge stuff now. I don't know. I did like it when I did have my Dakota. That was in 2000. It was a 2000 Dakota. But, nah, just... I lost my flame, I guess, for it, or whatever you call that, so... Now, there is another dealership that sells Chevrolet, and... oh, crap. Chevrolet and, oh man, Cadillac. It's on the other side of town past me. So, maybe we'll cruise back into town here. And, see what else we can get into. It's another Mitsubishi there, but I'm not into those at all. Ford dealership, nah. That's where I bought my car from. I felt like I got screwed there too, my Buick. It was a used trade-in of some sort, and I think they screwed us on it, but anyways, it's another story. It's been a good car, but I don't know. It's because it's not their brand. They don't really care too much about it. Apparently they put a whole pile of work into it when before we got it. I'm like, yeah, I kind of doubt you did. You know, like you don't put... should have realized it then, but you don't put a car for sale used car for sale on your lot with the mirror snapped off. The side mirror, the passenger side mirror was snapped off and hanging by the wires. I'm like, wow, really? You would fix that? And they did fix it when we bought it. We thought, okay, they said right off, oh yeah, don't worry about that, we'll fix that. I'm like, yeah, okay, a new one, right? Oh yeah, we'll put a new one in. I'm like, yeah, I bet you they didn't. Actually, let's go down this way, just for fun. I'm really betting they didn't put a new mirror on. They probably just glued it, and then it took them like 3 days to paint it. I'm like, really? Glue takes a while to dry, doesn't it, bud? Until it won't fall off again, so. But anyways, that's what I'm betting what they did. So, this is a big subdivision up here now that used to be an empty field too. Now it's all been housed and everything for years, you know, so their own school up here and everything. Oh, I need some more air. So, and these super mailboxes there, apparently we're supposed to be getting them too, so I won't have mail delivered to the house anymore, so that's going to suck. So I'll have to go somewhere to get the mail, which with our area, I have no idea where they're going to put that. I have no idea where they would put it. So yeah, that's going to suck. Oh, one for sale there in the corner. So another little bit of history while we're just going through here of Orangeville. If you know wrestling, WWE wrestling, and various other smaller chains and stuff, but mainly WWE, if you follow that at all or have followed it through the past, you would know Edge, Adam Copeland, and Christian, which is Jay Riso. they're both from this town. They grew up together, and I can show you the school they went to sometime. And I know where Adam Copeland's mom lives now. He lives in Florida. He's got a big house in Florida, and he's not up here too often, I don't think. Anyways, he's retired now, but actually we were at a restaurant called Angel's, which is actually, if I went straight here and just down and past this big McDonald's, it's right there. He was in there one night with somebody. I don't know who the somebody was, but it wasn't his mom. I know what his mom looks like, so... that was kind of cool. I never said anything to him. I probably should have, you know, like started off his music like, "You think you know me? You think you know me?" That's the start of his music, right? And he probably would have laughed and smiled at me or something, but he was already kind of pestered already, so I'm like, I don't want to bother him. We were pretty much sitting right beside him though. Like, their booths are weird. They have a higher booth on the outside of that restaurant and then like lower tables on the inside, and we were like on a booth and he was kind of down a few tables and over one row. But the waitress brought a young guy up there to meet him, and the young guy was just completely frozen, you know. I'm like, you know, it was kind of cool, and you know, we were leaving, he was eating, so I'm like, I don't want to bother him. I wouldn't kind of like that either, you know. So, but followed him pretty good when he was in the wrestling, because the stuff he did in there was just freaking amazing and ridiculously dangerous. And come out with only a neck injury, and basically had to retire, or the doctor said, you get injured that again, you're going to be paralyzed for life. So he's like, yep, okay, I guess that's it. So I'm sure he's, you know, not needing money. He's well off, I'm sure, off what he did. So he was in there for quite a few years. And Jay Riso, Christian, I don't know what he's doing now. I haven't really followed the wrestling and stuff, so... But I was always more fond of Edge anyways, you know. He was the cooler one, I would think. I don't know. I never really followed Christian too much, so... But we just passed my house, by the way. So up here is the, it's called Royal Chevalds, and they have the Chevy and Cadillac stuff up here, but we got to go way up to these lights. And hopefully we're going to have to probably end the video soon because it's getting too dark, I think, now. But it's the way she works, I guess, so... It's getting bright in here, though. It should be fine, so... So yes, that was a little bit of Orangeville history. They were actually just awarded, oh, I can't think of the precise name, but it was an athletic award. Athletic award for Orangeville of some sort. It's a pretty big honor, I guess, so, for, you know, what they've done for Orangeville, I guess. And it's funny because a lot of the, I'm just going to keep talking about these guys for a minute, because a lot of the time, they, always were announced that they're from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I'm like, frick off, you are not. But the odd time they'd get yakking, and I guess they lose, you know, I guess they were probably told to say Toronto because Orangeville, where the frick is that? And they, the odd time would spill it out and say, yeah, Orangeville, Ontario, or something, you know, or Orangeville, or something, you know. But anyways, these are all new ones here. Chevy trucks, pretty much exact same thing, you know, like, really? Holy cow. Chevy, GM, what do you want? So, oh, there's a Dakota. Another Dodge. I don't know, they just don't seem to have a whole lot right now with sort of what I'm looking for. I don't want anything huge, like 43 grand for that thing? Holy freak, you gotta be insane. I mean, a new one's like probably 53. Like, come on, really? So, and then there's 53 there. Holy crap. 2012, so it's with the right age, but those are all cars over there, all used cars. They got tons of used cars over there. But anyways, that's that one, I guess. Yeah, Cadillac. The Cadillac sign's all burnt out. That's good. Look, Chevy's good. Must be a better brand. Cadillac sucks. But anyways, we should do a little bit more of a tour here, maybe, before it gets too much darker. And this is all a new subdivision up in here now. This used to be all empty fields up here. We'll go up here. bring us back sort of the way we went out of town and back home that way. We'll come right down Broadway and then back sort of where we were again, right past like that Angel's restaurant and stuff we were mentioning there. Could go into the subdivision more, but I'm just going to go up the back here. This is actually the backs of their places here. They got a whole bunch of stupid one-way streets and stuff in there. It's really annoying, so I'm not going to really go too far, but these ones are still getting built, I guess, here. Amazing how fast they'll slap up a house for you now. Holy crap. They have her framed in like 2 weeks. It's up and like ready, and then they start, you know, slapping on the bricks and then shingles and then all the finishing work, and then they start working inside. Month or so, she's up and ready. It's like, really? Holy cow. How much quality has gone into that, you know? Like, I guess they're good because they've done her lots, but yeah, they might be also cutting corners. Oh, some kind of community event tonight. They have their own sports recreation place in that building there and everything. Like, really? Holy. I don't know. I don't got that kind of money, but very tight in there too. Like, I couldn't imagine being a snowplow driver. Oh, I'll take you in there someday when it's brighter out. All right. High beam's not terrific on this, but it's not bad. It's not terrible. Watch for eyeballs and stuff on the side and stuff, you know, where this bike makes me a little more nervous because I don't have that nice exhaust sound to give her a little blurp on the throttle and then scaring stuff away or off the road. And with this, they just look at you and run in front of you probably, so hopefully the video's not crap right now, but if it is, I do apologize, but we'll be back to some brighter areas soon. I'm sure you can see what I'm seeing on the road here anyways. Shouldn't be too bad. We gotta make a... how far are we going out here now? Let's go to the third line, why not? What the heck? Oh, here comes a bike. I think it's a bike. No, it's a pediddle they call it. It's a car with one light out, or one light really bad. See, if I had my 16 on there, I wouldn't have had any comeback up the hill there. It would have sucked, so it would have been just like, I guess it's better to have the 15 on. I don't know, it probably will burn up more gas, but I don't know, you probably wouldn't notice a huge difference. I guess I better slow down here. It is only 60, I'm doing 75. They might not like that too much. Turn left up here and head her back into sort of town area. We've pretty much gone in a complete circle almost twice here. So see my windshield when it gets dark out and you turn the signals on, it lights up the whole windshield. Isn't that cool? I guess you can see that. You should be able to see that. And then it's really good for a reminder that you left your light on, eh? Oh, I just flashed those people with my high beams. Okay, so you don't have a stop sign here, bud. You can keep going. Well, thanks for your honesty. Freaking knob. Oh, I love it when people do that. They're over cautious driving or something. No traffic light there, bud. No stop sign. You're good. Keep her going. Keep her going. Actually, this I should be careful too. There's a lot of cops usually along here, and it is only 60, and I'm doing 80. Well, 75-ish. Again. Actually, the other cemetery in town here is up here on the right on the end of this road, but it'll be probably too dark by the time we get in there. Why don't we just take a buzz around anyway, see what's going on. Maybe we can catch some ghosts or something on the half moon we got tonight. See the half moon up there? It's a half moon. Yeah, a little bit more than half actually. See a little bit of a belly on them. got a heavy foot, that's for sure. He's just juiced her, and you know, I'm doing actually 85 now. So he's got to be doing at least 90. Oh well, what can you do? This subdivision, all these empty field here used to be a real good place for riding at one time off-road stuff, but they're all clamped down, no trespassing, no breathing, no stopping, no heartbeat, no nothing in there now, you know, so kind of sucks. But what can you do? It's amazing how much new stuff has come lately. That's a whole new subdivision in there too. This used to be all nothing out here. Prosperity or whatever you call it, I guess. Progression. Oh, I guess I better turn here if we're going into the cemetery. It's just down here. Oh, you really see it lighting up now. That's cool. So yeah, once we come out of here, we'll go back into town. So we came up this road where that car is turning down there and went out and turned at the next road. So just like my place, all these people are dead in here. Except I better turn my signal off too. Yeah, they're all dead, so shouldn't be any zombie apocalypse going on in here, hopefully tonight. But they have just as many solar lights as I do, and they don't lock it up here at night, which I don't know, I guess they don't have problems, but there's more subdivisions getting closer all around here. This used to be out in the middle of nowhere too, and the more subdivisions you get, the more kids you're going to get coming in, and the more vandalism you're going to get, and they're going to be knocking over monuments. And now, mind you, they're probably going to do that anyways. They just hop the fence and jump in. But the stupidest thing ever is if one of them little buggers knocks a monument over and it falls on them, crushes on them, it's the cemetery's responsibility after that. And they can sue them and do all they want to the cemetery, or this would be the town of Orangeville here. They can do anything they want, get away with it, because I don't know what the deal is, but it is so stupid how it works. But if it falls over and kills someone, you know, one of these stones falling, it'd probably kill you. It would probably actually, may not kill you right away, but it might keep you from being able to breathe if it didn't crush some of your vital organs. And there's a nice sculpture here. I don't know if I can show it to you or not, though. No, not really, but it's a couple of horse heads on the top with like a dog or something on the bottom. It's kind of nice. They got a whole bunch of sculptures in here, but of course they're paid by the taxpayers, paid for by. So, you know, it's tons of money. What the heck? Let's spend it on that. Actually, there's a gate straight up here that used to be the entrance to it, but there were so many crashes that they ended up moving it where we came in there. So that's just permanently locked there now. So we can actually go up here and just go up to the top of that hill again, or down here and out. It's not very big in here, really. There's some bigger sections, like this one on the left is pretty huge, but there's not really a whole pile in it yet. They keep saying that they're almost out of room here, but they still have all here, straight ahead of us. And then there's still a whole, well, bunch there. Not a whole lot, I guess. But, whoop, wrong button. Okay, let's head her out. I guess we'll head her home. We'll head her down to, down Broadway here, the main drag again. And head her home. Oh, no cars, I'm not stopping. So we're going to come by here where we looked at the first set of cars, the trucks. The guy that sells demo model stuff. That's where we're going to go by here in a sec. Pardon me. A tickle in my throat. So I must say this bike's a lot easier to maneuver and stuff around than the other one is. The other one's so bloody heavy. You know, you're talking like 300 pounds, if to like 620 pounds or something. No, it's quite a bit more. But anyways, big gas station. Lots of pumps there. sometimes it's just lined right out too. It's like, really, where did all these people come from? I don't get it. So on the right here was that car dealership. Right about, well, let's pass the next road here. There's the other one that sells the older crud. The older crud. That's the place there. And we got let me think now, 5 or 6 Hortons in this town now. It's just freaking ridiculous, and they're always pretty busy. Everybody loves their Hortons. Actually, I could use one right about now. It's not much better, is it? Oh well. And there used to be a hobby shop there. It says hobby shop for lease. Gone. Couldn't hack her. He was there for a while, but actually myself pretty much bought all my stuff there. Gave him a lot of money. I figured about 30 grand over all the time, all the stuff I bought, and parts and fuel and batteries and radios and all the crap, you know. And now it's all sitting in the basement doing nothing. I just found I have no time, you know. And they had a pretty good track there set up. I do have some older videos, I think, on my channel earlier on. Nitro track. It was mostly all nitro then. They didn't have the good electric stuff then. And the first year was really good. It was awesome. We were like, oh, this is going to be so awesome next year, you know, because fall came, started getting cold, and the ice was coming, and, you know, snowed, and that was it, right? And the next year come, and like 3 of us come to help, and that was it. Nobody else come out. It's like, really? So, I mean, you can't have just 3 guys maintaining and keeping the weeds out of the track and, you know, wanting to drive too. It just didn't work, so we ended up having to shut her down, which sucked, but that's pretty well when I got out of it. They did do like some indoor stuff through the winter, electrics indoor, little MO3s and M chassis stuff, little tiny stuff, but that only went a couple years, and the second year was like again, so we're like, okay, I guess that's it. And that's pretty well when I got it. I just, you know, because all buddies I ran with, they'd moved away or not doing it anymore, or cost too much money, or didn't have any money, or, you know. You got to race with someone, you got to be equal and the same. You can't have one guy that's got, you know, like $1,000 vehicle with some guy that's running like a $150 vehicle. That's not right, so you can't do that. So, well, you can, but it's not fair to the other guy, you know, because you'd be always winning, so. Anyways, this is the main drag of Broadway. What a friggin' disaster. All this concrete stuff they put in the middle, we actually passed most of it. They got a nice clock tower here, but this used to be a nice open, not highway, but main street. Now it's all clogged up with this frickin' barricade stuff, and down here's another one. Like millions and millions of dollars to put this stuff in here. It was just ridiculous. It's just like an area you can go sit. Really? You want to sit between 2 lanes of traffic? No frickin' thanks. Gotta be retarded to do that. So I don't do that myself. I never have and probably never will. And I can't remember how many millions. It was like $40 million to put that in, and the town raised the funds for it, and I think skimmed a lot off the tax paying money. Put her in without, I don't know how they did it, but sneaky, because like everybody said no, but somehow it still went in. Whatever. And they got a quote a couple years ago to have it all removed, taken out, put back the way it was. $11 million just to remove it all. $10 or $11 million. I'm like, really? Give me an excavator for a couple hours, maybe one of those jackhammers. I'll have her out. You know, maybe not cleaned up, but I'll have her busted apart. No time flat. That won't be no $11 million, that's for sure. But anyways, not my call, so we're actually not taxpayers of this town. We're actually taxpayers of Mono Township, which is like, we're right on the very corner, bottom edge of Mono Township. Oh, sweet, green light and everything. I'm in the right gear, hopefully. Yeah, should be alright. So this is the Highway 10 that goes right down to Brampton, if you kept following her south behind us, or Primrose they call it, which is north of us. Oh, I was in top gear there. this cruising here, I'm about 105. It says on the Dewey there, so about 97 or 8. And the motor sounds like it cruises nice at that speed, and I'm comfortable with that speed, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Put the 105. So here we go. We're going to be home any second, and if we kept going straight, we go to that dealership that sells the Cadillac and Chevy trucks there again. So, but we're not going up there. We're going home. We are heading home, boys. And maybe I should do a little toot around the cemetery too, but I already did, so I don't know. The high beam's on, but you sure wouldn't know it. I gotta put the visor up. It's too sweaty in this helmet. Well, it's not sweaty, but it's hot. Talking makes it hot. Sort of makes sense, right? So, I'm not crazy on these tires for off-road stuff. They're really not, especially wet grass. Oh, they spin out in no time. It's frickin' scary. And like fishtailing on you too. What I might do when I come back is go, well, you can't see, but go up the bridge there and jump the little gap on the bridge. Go up there and then we'll go park. So if we're lucky, we'll see some kind of wildlife, maybe. Maybe not, who knows. Maybe we could do, where's my Dewey? There. E-bike. E-bike. Till I go up the other side and then I'm screwed. Maybe I can bump start. Ready? I'll let the clutch out. Yep. Bump start. So you can see all the solars out here, right? It's like a little mini city. I don't know if the camera's grabbing them all, if it's fuzzy or whatever, but anyways, it's like a mini city out here with all these bloody solar lights. So, I'll head her up the hill here. And, I guess I better come do work on this section tomorrow, or there'll be people complaining. That really aggravates me with the human race, and you guys might agree with me, is people always complain about what you haven't done instead of what you have done. It's kind of depressing, really. You know, like I bust my nuts out here, trimming grass, all these sections, all these monuments, cutting all the grass. If I happen to miss like a section or I didn't get to that one, they bitch about that. It's like, really? You don't see the other like 6 I've done today? No, they'll bitch about the one I missed. It's like, wow, you got a lot of crap to learn, bud. Honestly, a lot of crap to learn. Okay, I'm scared out of my wits, boys, because this thing is horrible on this stuff. Hopefully we don't bail, but I guess that'll make good video, maybe, I don't know. Still, the one part of the bridge here is good, but the other part, yeah, she drops off about 1.5 feet. But I've done her before, so hopefully we can do her again. Here we go. Oh, we're still alive. Whoa, almost lost her though. See what I mean? It just like skids out like nothing. It's scary, very scary. And pop her into neutral, we'll just coast her in. And I gotta use my light there to see what the heck I'm doing on my Dewey here. I hardly see the frickin' numbers, but anyways. Oh, look at that machine in there. Dirty. I got frickin' nailed again the other day in a rainstorm on that stupid thing. Oh man, I don't mind so much on this thing, but that thing, it's like, it looks like crap now because all the chrome's like dulled. Oh man, I got gas, pardon me. Okay. Let's park him here. Well, this is the tricky part because I gotta get in this other corner over here. Nice. That was a good little tour. Don't know how far we went, but she is dark and we are done. But anyways, thanks for watching the second vlog on the M-Vlog channel. Motovlogging. Look at now, it's like almost clear out. It's been crappy and cloudy and crappy all day. Somebody's screaming. But anyways, we're good. We'll talk at you next time we go for a ride. Thanks for coming with me. Hope you enjoyed her. And we'll talk to you when we talk to you.